Imagine you're 14 years old, you're following music class in high school and you're nailing it every time. It's actually so easy that you decide to choose it for one of your exam classes. But then the moment you start following those classes for your more senior classes, it all went downhill. My name is Quinten Hyde, and not only was I not good at music class, my teacher turned out plain weird. She was this woman in her elderly years and she had an intense passion for music, mainly classical. The moment she realized I had absolutely no talent for her class, I was treated completely different. 4/5 rhythm, the main key would be. Yes, exactly. And Quinten, what is a piano? Because everyone else there was able to play an instrument and I struggled with, well, any instrument because I never learned any of them. She made me play a baby xylophone toy. Ha! One of the things that made her absolutely one of the strangest teachers I've ever had is whenever we had to go singing. Generally, my singing is pretty okay. Some nights I stay up, cashing in my bad luck. At least I like to think that. But there is one thing that I struggle with, and that is singing to other people's sounds. If I want to sing, I need to have complete silence, not even music. Nothing. But when she expects everyone to sing together as a choir, she decided that everyone in class needed to perform in the school choir for the entire school. I didn't want to do this, and not because I was like scared or whatever. I hated the class and just did not feel like doing anything for that class out of school. But we had to, and it was going to be graded. Because of that, she wanted to practice with us every single week. I had a guy always sitting next to me who also didn't really like the class and didn't excel in it either. His name was Max, and he actually went on and studied pop music. We were often standing a bit in the corner while the rest were singing, just trying to be not heard. When she would notice that someone wasn't singing, whilst play piano, she would basically look over at them and do this. Now, and let me tell you, if someone wants you to sing nicely with a straight face, do not do that. How did she expect me to not burst out in laughter whenever she would do that? And I'm saying whenever because she did that constantly. If you're a subscriber, I suggest you stick until the end because the most insane thing is gonna happen at the end. One of the things we had to learn from that class was to recognize certain classical old school composers and the time of music wherever something happened. However, I noticed a pattern. Her favorite composer was Bach, and her favorite time of music was the Baroque. You don't have to know what that means because it literally doesn't matter. So sometimes she would randomly point at people from the class and ask them what this clip, which she was currently playing, would be from and by who. I told Max, who was sitting next to me, if she asks who, just say Bach. If she asks when, say Baroque. It's always the case. And it turned out, every time she would ask us, that would be the answer. So at some point she was all impressed because she would play music and I would immediately be like, Bach. Oh, that is of course the Baroque. While I was just guessing all the time. The thing is, she treated us differently in a way that I didn't really like. We were about to have 2 weeks of spring vacation when she asked, yes, Quinten, Max, I know it's gonna be vacation, but if you want, you can both come over to my house for extra classes for the exam, cause I feel like they could be of a lot of value to you. Yeah, no thanks. But that is when she did the weirdest thing that whenever I tell people now, they're like, huh? She asked us all to stand up in the class. She wanted us all to put our hands on our hearts and pledge an oath that we would study for the music final exam. And it wasn't like one of those gags where you're like, hey, come on guys, let's all pledge an oath or something. I'm not sure when that would happen, but she was fully serious. I told her no, that I was not pledging any oath because what the heck. The day of the final exam arrives and I pass it with a very nice grade, to which the teacher replies, oh gee, I didn't expect you to pass. Okay. I would love to know down below in the comments, what is the weirdest teacher you had? And if you want to join this community, make friends, connect, and light each other's day up, you can of course subscribe to this channel. I post a video every Wednesday and Saturday. But above all, I really hope you enjoyed this video and I would love to see you next time.